Once said, "Why should man expect his prayer for mercy to be heard by what is above him when he shows no mercy to what is under him?" According to GoVeg.com, humans eat meat at the expense of conscious beings' lives. Vegetarianism is a way of life that chooses not to support the murder and suffering of animals. People should learn the terrors of the meat industry and make a conscious choice not to eat meat. The problems with this industry greatly affect the environment and our bodies and can be prevented if more people would discovering that eating meat is not a healthy choice. Every living being on this earth has a purpose. Over time, society has formed the idea that humans are required to eat animals. When the first people started to eat meat, it was for survival. It was not because they felt that they should, they needed to. Nowadays, we keep this idea of needing meat to survive. People do not realize that our bodies are not meant to digest meat. Meat eaters are prone to many more health conditions. The meat industry affects more than just humans. Factory farming and slaughterhouses cause an extreme amount of environmental pollution. People all around the world are dying from starvation. This can all be prevented if we stopped eating meat. The problem is that today's society is sheltered from the truth about the meat industry. Most environmentalists do not realize all of the appalling aspects of this industry. Animal agriculture uses more than 50% of the water in the United States. The air and the remainder of the water becomes polluted with animal feces. Most people are unaware that these animals produce 130 times more excrement than humans. Support to cut down the Amazon rainforests and grow food meant for these animals in factory farms is misguided. The meat industry also contributes to global warming by the use of our fossil fuels. Most people do not realize that making one hamburger patty uses the same amount of fuel to drive a car 20 miles. These facts seem like quite a few reasons to stop eating meat if one cares about the environment at all. If you don't care about the environment, maybe you care about people. A little known fact is that 60 million people die every year from starvation. Therefore, if Americans reduced their meat intake by 10%, the grain that would be saved from feeding those animals could feed every single starving person on the earth. We are not omnivorous, although many people believe that we are. The human digestive system is more similar to herbivores. For example, the carnivore's front teeth are sharp so that they can rip into animals' flesh. Herbivores, along with humans, have flat molars for grinding foods such as plants. Carnivores' intestines are 3 times the length of their body. Humans and herbivores' intestines are 10 to 12 times the length of their bodies. Carnivores' intestines are much shorter to reduce the amount of time that food remains in their system. When herbivores and humans eat meat, it stays inside of their body 3 to 4 times longer. Finally, omnivores and carnivores do not cook their meat. For humans, the idea of consuming raw meat is distasteful. Many people believe that animals are not equal to humans, and that's why we eat them. Animals are all conscious beings that feel emotion, whether you think they're equivalent or not. They can feel happiness, sadness, fear, and a variety of other feelings. It is ethically wrong to make them exist, reproduce, and expire for us. Everyone wants to live long and healthy lives. People do not realize all of the damaging effects that meat has on our bodies. Vegetarians have been shown to have lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, less danger of coronary disease, and lower chances of type 2 diabetes. Not eating meat provides you less risk of cancer, stroke, and heart disease. The average vegetarian is also 1/3 less likely to be overweight compared to the meat eater. Eating meat has also been linked to osteoporosis, asthma, Alzheimer's, and male impotence. You can live on average 6 to 10 years longer if you choose not to eat meat. Hopefully something I have said will inspire you to consider a vegetarian lifestyle. The majority of people find that after becoming a vegetarian, they feel more energized and healthier. The average meat eater kills 2,400 animals in their lifetime. Making the switch to become a vegetarian was the best decision I could have made for myself and for the environment. I can truly say that I helped to make the world a better place. I recommend to everybody to watch the video called Meet Your Meat. It provides a side of the meat industry that you would have never known existed. As Alice Walker once said, the animals of the world exist for their own reasons. They were not made for humans, any more than black people were made for white, or women were created for men.